Hello guys, this is Awesome from the past. You can tell because my hair is long and blonde as opposed to short and less blonde. I am out here on my patio because I'm going to be painting this. This is the Han Solo blaster. As you can tell, I already painted it with primer because before this thing was bright orange and white. I already put my coats of primer on it. It's sufficiently gray. And so now we're going to be putting a coat of black on it. One or two coats, I don't know yet. And then we gotta let it dry for a long ass time because then I gotta weather it and I gotta get my hands all over it. And I don't want to rub any paint off, so we're gonna spray it black once or twice and just let this shit dry for probably at least an hour or two. Alright, let's get to it. You gotta really shake it if you want the paint to come out good. Especially if it's a brand new can, you really gotta shake it. Oh, the one's going this way. It's really important that I look for spots I may have missed. Especially with the black, it's easier to tell when you've missed spots. Like all right there I missed. I'm sure the whole bottom's probably still gray, yep. My hand's gonna get a bit dirty probably, but I don't care. There. Right. Pretty good. I think that's good for this first coat. As you can see, it's nice and black. If I were lazy, I could just call it here. Kind of looks like the Lego gun, but I'm gonna hang this up to dry. It's just out of frame. Yeah, you can't really see it, but hang it. Oh, no, you can't. Okay, just hanging that up to dry right there. Might come back in like 20-30 minutes to see if I need to put another coat on it, and then I'll leave it there for about like an hour or two to make it really nice and dry so I can handle it and weather it. And I'll show you that process in due time. Alright, so I got the thing sprayed black and it's all masked because I forgot to mention that there's actually 2 more colors that need to be on it. The nozzle needs to be silver and the handle needs to be brown. But I still waited a few hours for this thing to dry more so I could better, handle it. And it's all masked. Masking was really annoying, but it's masked off, so now the only parts that'll get color are the nozzle and the handle, or whatever the fuck you call it. And I'm gonna go outside and spray it silver and brown. I'm not gonna bother filming the whole thing, because once you see me spray something once, you get the gist of it. So I'm gonna do that, and then it's weathering time. Alright, so as you can see here, the nozzle and the grip have been painted their respective colors. I don't have a viewfinder, so I'm just guessing where I am. On their own, they look alright. Any imperfections should be covered with the weathering, in theory. But of course, we're not really going to know how good it looks until we get all this tape and paper off of it, which I'm both excited for and scared of. So let's see how we did. Yeah, we got a little paint seepage, but that's okay. It's brown, so it'll just be like a random bit of dirt, I guess, or something. This process is said to be very satisfying to people who do a lot of this, like prop making and stuff. They say the part that's always the most satisfying is removing the masking off of an item that you had just painted. There's definitely some promise. So we'll see this one piece. Oh, that just slips right off there. Okay, some of the black chipped off there, I think, unless that's just paper stuck to it. That's interesting. This is my first time doing anything major like this, so I have no clue just how good I did with it. Did I do alright? Did I fail miserably? We're gonna find out together. There's some tape marks on the black paint, but that's okay. That's the paper. That right there is what I was kind of scared of, because the tape wasn't really staying down in this area, so there's a little bit of splotchy blackness on there, but that's okay. Because I can't just paint over that with the craft paint if I really feel like it, or I could just leave it there since it's an inconsequential spot. A little paint seeps through the edge of the masking tape, but that's kind of to be expected with this tape. especially with the brown, with how cheap it was. Oh god, yeah. And oh, some of the black's coming up. Oh no. Oh, that line's clean. One clean line on this thing. Oh my god. Okay, so that's the handle. Ah. Uh-oh. I guess that's good. That's just gonna be silver etching there anyway. That's the That's I potentially could just sand that off. Don't know how well that worked. We'll give it a shot. I do have some light sandpaper that might work. Now the silver I'm a little more confident with. Oh yeah, silver I could tell much better job. Silver was a lot more forgiving. Nice. No. Maybe a little bit where I wasn't perfectly straight, but that's fine by me. What's not fine by me is sticking the sticky ends together. How the fuck did I even... How'd I do that? Ah! 1 second, we'll get this sorted. I hope. You know, I gotta rip some of the tape. Okay. Here we go. Now we got it. Ah, come on with this nonsense. Get off. Alright. The silver looks alright, especially for my first time doing this. The brown, that's not as good. I'll worry about that later, because right now I want to, while we're here, I'm going to try the paint pen here. And since I got all this masking tape here, I may as well reutilize it. Don't need that thick of it. Just try to line that up as good as I can. Did I nail it? Holy crap, I nailed it. How in the hell did I nail it? I don't know how, but I nailed the masking on that. Alright. See how this works. Nice to see that. Okay, paint's coming out. It's very metallic. Nice and shiny. Oh, that's nice. It's gonna be a bit strokey. There's clear stroke marks, but I don't think it's that important. So long as I get a good, even coat. It might be tricky though. Because it seems like he just wants to take some of the paint off as well. But it does seem to be working pretty alright. Seems like it's picking up some of the black underneath it though. Which might be an issue. Yeah, because when I put it down here, it's got black in it. I got paper ready for this one too. You see, there's black mixed in there somehow. Worst comes to worst, I just mask this off again and spray paint it. I might have to. I get the edge though. Definitely a strange reaction going on. Will I be able to salvage it? I have no clue. Will the weathering help? Also, no clue. Does look like I am filling in some of the gaps. Maybe if I let it dry for a sec, might be able to. But I am getting more of the gaps filled. Sometimes, anyway. Oop. And kind of, actually that might work, because it's, again, like especially at a distance, it looks like it's weathered. Just maybe make the edges here a bit smoother and more defined. And it's pretty obviously fake, but you know what? That might work. I'm gonna be covering that with watered down paint anyway, so I shouldn't have done that. That should work. Now the tricky thing is to do the other side, which is gonna be a lot trickier. There's a lot more to mask. But all further work, at least as of right now, like the gold and sanding this down, I'll do off camera. Then I will come back when it's time to weather.